front of the restaurant there, and she says, "Is this where the Justin Bieber tribute is?" Hated to turn her away, you know what I mean? But anyway, so, well, I'm glad we have Dean Martin fans here. We're going to get started with some music for you, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a tune that was a big hit for Dean back in 1967. Now, that's before all of you were born, but you might recognize this. In the misty moonlight, by the flickering firelight, any place is alright, long as I'm with you. In a faraway land, on the tropic sea sand, if your hand's in my hand, I won't be blue. Way up on a mountain, way down in the valley, I know I'll be happy. Any place, anywhere, I don't care. In the misty moonlight, by the flickering firelight, any place is alright, long as you are there. In the misty moonlight, by the flickering firelight, any place is alright, long as I'm with you. In a faraway land, on the tropic sea sand, if your hand's in my hand, I won't be blue. Way up on the mountain, way down in the valley, I know I'll be happy. Any place, anywhere, I don't care. In the misty moonlight, by the flickering firelight, any place is alright, long as you are there. Kind of interesting, you know, back in the 1930s, after he got out of high school, he had a myriad number of different oddball types of jobs. For example, toward the end of Prohibition, Dean was a bootleg rum runner, which was kind of challenging because every time he'd drive through some other gang's territory, they'd start shooting at him. It's true. So he didn't like being shot at, so he thought, well, what could I do that's less dangerous than that? So Dean decided he was going to become a welterweight boxer. So he boxed under the name of Kid Crochet. He wasn't a very good boxer. He lost most of his bouts, ladies and gentlemen. Actually ended up getting his nose broken 3 times. And it wasn't until he became famous that he could afford to have a nose job to fix his nose. And that's true, that's true. Yeah, he had to have his nose fixed because he used to be real bulbous. He had it broken 3 times in boxing matches. And so Dean didn't like getting his nose broken. So, well, then he went to work in a, what would you call it? I want to say an illegal gambling joint, but I guess that's the best term for it, in the late 1930s in Cleveland, Cleveland, Ohio. And he was a dealer in this illegal gambling joint. And while he was there, he would just hum tunes for the patrons, you know, while he was dealing. And people liked it, and they started paying him tips for the tunes that he was humming. And soon, Dean was making more money just from tips than he was being a dealer in this illegal joint. And so he thought, you know what, maybe I can actually have an up-and-up occupation. Maybe I should start singing. And so he started singing under the name of Dino Martino. But there was a little bit of a problem. Folks will be laughing with you in a little while. Whistle a tune of gladness. Blue never was in style. The future's brighter when hearts are lighter. Smile, smile, smile. Well, we'll let the orchestra show off a little bit here. I love this orchestra. They're very small. They fit in the palm of my hand. And they don't eat much, but they make a mighty impressive sound, don't they? Pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise from a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me. See the marketplace in old Algiers. Send me photographs and souvenirs. Just remember when a dream appears. Post it on Facebook. You belong to me. I'll be so alone without you. I'm coming in for the kill. Maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle